So today I'll be doing a video discussing new Zoldyck family members revealed and why we are going to be getting revealed to the newest Zoldyck family member on the Dark Continent. Now, we know that the Zoldyck family members, they are no strangers to the Dark Continent. Yes, we found out that Zoldyck, who is an ancestor for Killua, he went to the Dark Continent along with Netero. Now, that is a lot of big news to take in because we know that Netero, he is a very overpowered person. So the fact that he took Killua's ancestor along with him goes to show you that he was worthy of being alongside with Netero. And we know that if you're worthy of being alongside with Netero, then you definitely are a monster in the Hunter x Hunter series. So it was hype seeing some of Zoldyck and what he could do. Even though we didn't get to see what he could do, the fact that he was with Netero showed us what he could do, if you get what I'm saying. But no, in all seriousness, we got introduced to Maha Zoldyck too, and he was a little bit retconned because I believe they introduced him earlier on in the series and they said that he was like Killua's grandfather. Then they ended up changing it to his great-great-grandfather. But regardless of the fact, whether he was retcon, smetcon, I don't know what you want to call it, we still know that this is the only person to fight with Netero and still have his life. Yes, now you can take that however you want it. Some people, they think that he was the one that could actually neutralize Netero. Some people think that Netero beat him and that he was the only person to live to tell the tale. Me personally, I believe that Maha Zoldyck, he did lay the smackdown on Netero, and I do believe that he was stronger than Netero because he was a lot older and he's been to the Dark Continent probably a lot more times than Netero. So I can see Maha Zoldyck being a little bit stronger than him, but since he was on the Dark Continent and since the Zoldicks aren't really a loud personality group of people, he never really got credit for being stronger than Netero. But regardless of what you think, if he's stronger or not, all of this proves that the Zoldicks are inhabitants of the Dark Continent. Yes, and this is big news because we recently found out that the Freaks, yes, the Freaks family, they are also inhabitants of the Dark Continent. We found out that Dawn Freaks is actually writing a book on the Dark Continent. Yes, he is writing a book for the whole west side of the Dark Continent. He's completely finished, and we found out that he was writing a book for the east side, but it's still not complete. And here is why I think the east side is not complete. I believe that he left the east side of the Dark Continent up to his friend, who is none other than a member of the Zoldyck family, and he's letting him finish and write the book just so that Dawn Freaks would not hog up all the fun. And I do believe that this new Zoldyck family member will be revealed once Killua and everybody else does make it to the Dark Continent, because the fact that they're pushing the Freaks family member and the Zoldyck family member and showing them that, and showing us that they've already been to the Dark Continent, and they're basically in Togashi's basically showing us that these guys are going to be no pushovers, Zoldicks or Freaks family members. So I do believe that they will both end up passing on the books of the Dark Continent to Gon and Killua so that they can actually figure out how the Dark Continent works and everything like that. But overall, I do believe that the new Zoldyck family member, he will be on the Dark Continent. He's actually finishing the west side of the story, and or the east side of the story, and once it is complete, he will finally pass it down to Killua. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.